Thank you, everybody, and good morning. I would like to thank James for this introduction, and I hope that I am much what he said about me. As you all aware that the theme of this month is symmetry. So when Creative Morning contacted me and they said, we want to do a speech about symmetry and related to what I do as part of my life, which is Islamic art. Then I was trying to give it a thought. What I can bring to this subject, to this audience, that's something that they can carry out after this session and they will remember about symmetry. So the first thing I did, because my English is not perfect, I went to Google and I was trying to find the perfect definition of symmetry. And I came up with these simple definitions. I like the first one, which is the quality of being made up of exactly similar parts facing each other or around an axis. And I said, yes, this is much what I do when I start any drawing related to Islamic geometry, because it is based on symmetry. The main part of it is symmetry, that all parts are replicated in order that create an art. Then I said, okay, but how this is impacting me as Jaber, because I don't want to come here and explain about Islamic art and the history, and especially in the morning people will feel bored about it. Then I said, okay, let me put it in another way. Usually when anybody wants to speak or introduce themselves, they said, my name is X and I am doing this. So if this happened like 2 years back or 3 years back, I will introduce myself as, my name is Jaber Al-Haddad. I'm working as IT manager. And I used to be always getting an award or being recognized of my work. And I used to do this for a long time, more than 17 years. And only recently, like 3 years back, 4 years back, I noticed that I am losing something. I'm always engaged in activities, projects, many things related to IT. But what about something driving me, to make me more creative, to make me forget about work and create new ideas? And then I was thinking, okay, I have a lot of hobbies, I have a lot of things I do, but none of them is I am taking them seriously to focus on creating symmetry in my life. A part of my job, I need to create something also. So what I did is, I went back to all my memories. Then I noticed something, that this is a drawing. I did it when I was in KG2. Luckily that I have it still with me. And when I did this drawing for the National Day, they like it and they make it as a postcard and they distribute it to all schools in UAE. So I said, okay. So I used to draw a lot when I was young. And I used to do it a lot when I was in the school, in high school, and college. Somehow, once I started working, I didn't get that time. I was always trying to find excuses and said, okay, let me try and draw again. So what I used to do, in a meeting, I used to draw, doodle, whatever, just to become, many people thought that I'm not focusing, but that I found that this is the way that make me focus on the subject. When somebody is talking or something, when I draw or doodle, I pay more attention. So I said, okay, this has happened like maybe 5-6 years back. I said, okay, let me make this part of my daily job. I used to carry notebook or small paper, so I used to do a lot of drawings, random shapes, nothing. I'm not trying to make an art piece or anything. I'm just trying to express my feeling. Whatever I think about, I just want to put it on paper. So as you can see, these shapes, random shapes, maybe for me means something, for others does it mean anything, I tried to try different styles, sketch figures. Even when I was doing workout, I used to draw the activities rather than writing what type of activity. So I found that I'm always I'm a visual person, more than person who would like to read something and learn from it. Different style, architecture. The last picture is a very famous singer in our Arab world, just trying to explore different options. Again, some cartoon style, product design, cars, scenes, interior design. I'm just trying to find where I can focus on. That's why I spend around 2 years, 3 years drawing many things, different type of styles. Until one stage I found that I am more attracted to shapes that has harmony, has symmetry in them. So I used to draw these shapes. I used to notice them everywhere until I made my own design. I created my own design in drawing things, you know. I used to spend around maybe average of 18 hours every day just exploring different ideas, different shapes. And luckily with the magic of social media, I used to post them just to get feedback from others. Is there any other people like doing the same thing I'm doing or only me? Then I was giving this idea, okay, what is the next level about it? Is there anything that I can take this to the next level? Then I found the Islamic geometry. We used to see that these shapes everywhere, especially in old buildings, or sometimes when you go to any traditional Arabic restaurant, they put it in the menu or whatever. I bought a couple of books. I was reading about it. Then I found that, yes, this is an art, which means this was a reflection of the Islamic culture at its peak, going 1,000 years back. So it must represent something. It's not only random shapes, not only geometric shapes, which looks beautiful. It's like any culture, the art is a reflection of that culture. Then I went and did a lot of research, especially in the last 3 years. I read a lot, and I combined this art to my other passion, which is history. So I was trying to find the missing link between the history of the Islamic culture and the art, and how it is distributed in different regions of the Islamic world, and how all of them are sharing the same concept, which is called Islamic art or Islamic geometry in this case, but they are vary from region to region, from period to period. Then I found that a lot of interesting facts about this art, a lot of hidden secrets about this art. I will not talk about them now. I want you, after this, to go and explore more, because this is the joy of finding these secrets. But I want to tell you something, that these shapes are not random shapes. Whatever you see in old buildings, these are not randoms. They are done by artists, they are done by architects, they are based on science, they have a lot of hidden messages that until now we are exploring some of them. And these messages that once I noticed them, I found that this art deserve more recognition, deserve more development, because I noticed that it is being used and sometimes in wrong ways. Sometimes, as I said, different regions have different type of art. So sometimes you go to Iranian restaurant, you find pattern from Morocco, which is totally wrong, because unless they are serving food from Morocco in that restaurant, you know. But the symmetry in the flower. And there is a big subject called sacred geometry, which is related to the art found in the life, natural life, and the flowers, and the nature, and everything. And that is also associated with the Islamic geometry. But the Islamic geometry take it to another level. These also different type of shapes I see. I take picture. Like for example, one day I went to mosque to pray, and I noticed this carpet, and I wasn't able to pray because I wasn't focusing. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shapes that I start to notice. This is what I want to bring to this audience here. Like, from now on, maybe you will find something that you will focus and see it everywhere. Other people will not see it. So don't feel that you are strange or something. No, focus on it, because you can use it as your own benefit. You can get an inspiration out of it. Like, during last October, I was invited to participate in Global Islamic Economic Summit in Dubai. And then I said, okay, what I will do there? As they told me, because it's related to Islam, we want to promote for the Islam culture, Islam art. The idea was to conduct a workshop, but I said, okay, this is an exhibition or a summit where only executives or people talking about economy will come. Nobody wants to spend more than 5 minutes looking to someone drawing, or they want to. I said, okay, let me do something very simple. We had a big wall. We put all these drawings, which is dots with numbers. So you have only to connect the dots and come up with the pattern. This is simple. I did it for kids. I thought adults will not be interested, especially executives, people coming from economy, and they focus only on economy or financial. But these only samples of what people did. It is the same drawing, but everyone come up with different style, different color. It shows represent their personality, how they see these shapes. And this is what we will do after this session, that we will share the same thing, and you can come up with different ideas. You can color them, you can use only one line, you can use whatever you want to do. But this is the main thing, that my main subject here, like symmetry, Islamic art, yes, related to symmetry. It's related to shapes, has meanings. But as I said earlier, people used to see me like this, going on the stage. Now, I add to that part these pictures. This is the other symmetry of my life. Thank you. And this is all the images that displayed during this presentation. I put it in a way, I tried to make it unsymmetrical because I want you to focus on the shape that you like from this. Thank you all.